Hey everyone, my name is Phil.
I'm Erika.
And today we're watching Better Call Saul, Season 1, Episode 7. Let's dive in. Carter. That's clever.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that conversation with the daughter-in-law, that happened in like real time, right? Like here?
Yeah, I think so.
Hand it over.
Now, before that happens...
Hand it over.
Yep.
Oh, the notebook.
Got it right here. Is this it?
I could take you into custody right now, you son of a bitch. Both of you.
Whoa, where's this coming from?
You're the one who spilled the coffee, you ambulance-chasing piece of shit.
Can we dial it down? And walking across the parking lot, just now, boom, there's a notepad, plain as day, lying on the asphalt. Where, I can only surmise, you accidentally dropped it, Detective Now. Guys, that's all we know.
With notes missing or anything, or no?
No, I think he just wanted to know what he knew.
Wait till I get you back to Philadelphia.
I'm confused. The state of Pennsylvania can extradite people for returning lost property? Wow.
Anything you want to say to me about what you found in here? Now that it's all out in the open? Maybe your daughter-in-law. Maybe she's got something to tell me.
So these two cops just happen to be the cleanest in all of that department?
I don't know. That's a good point.
Thanks.
He said it was everyone, right?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Sorry about the kid. He's young, looking to make his mark. I like him. There's a lot of people we both know that think that Fensky got what was coming to him. Hoffman, too. That old precinct was a sewer.
It's different every time. It is, right?
I was speaking to a friend.
You were speaking to a homicide detective who flew 2,000 miles to investigate a double murder for which you are clearly the prime suspect. Those two Philly cheesesteaks, they want to lock me up right alongside you. So, work with me here for the both of us.
You're safe, counselor.
I appreciate your help. Go home, go to bed. Send me your bill.
Oh, I'm sending you my bill. I'm sending you. You better believe it.
It's not much of a comeback.
There was nothing you could do, really.
Chuck, you up there? Hello? Here.
Oh.
Chuck?
112, 113,
Holy shit, what are you doing?
115, 116, 117,
Okay.
118.
Go, inside.
Wow, good for him.
What the hell
Like
was
exposure
that?
therapy.
If that's what he's doing.
What the hell was that?
It's an experiment, really. I've been attempting to build up a tolerance for electromagnetic fields.
Seriously?
Yeah. I got up to 2 minutes today.
Jesus, Chuck.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 days ago, I could barely stand 30 seconds. I'm trying to get up to
Wow.
5 minutes by next week.
Just,
Wow, is this a real thing or
I
not?
don't know now.
Yeah.
After what happened with the police and the hospital, I almost lost everything, Jimmy. I have to find
was good for
a
him.
way to get better. I've got to.
Nice.
I have to get back
Nice.
to work. Sitting here,
Okay.
rotting away. This is no kind of life
Happy?
for me, for anyone. I need to be useful again.
That's awesome. Ah,
Chuck,
if only all clients could
I
do
am
this.
so proud of you.
Because he could just be exposing himself to, like, obviously it's discomfort, but I wonder if it really is physical or something that's more mental, or like
Yeah.
the anxiety is so severe it turns
What's all
physical.
this? Yeah, I don't know, Jimmy.
Just be for a little while, okay? I'm practically sleeping on these things back at my place.
So I'll look through it.
It's booming. Streets of gold. I just need to file the 413s on some of these wills, and I'll be out of your hair.
413s.
Personal property statements.
You mean 513s?
We good here? See you tomorrow, same time.
Oh, you think this was a move?
Ah,
I think he's just really running out of space. We've seen his office.
maybe, but he must know he's gonna look through it. He must know his brother well enough. Like, oh, okay, he's finally motivated.
Let's see, like dangle
Yeah.
something in front of him.
Yeah,
He's got that itch.
yeah.
Okay.
see?
And if it's actually his work, even better.
Dang.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
How many
Clean
lawyers
slate.
are gonna be on his
Put
team?
the reception desk right here. Feel like I can breathe in here, you know? It's not some claustrophobic little closet that smells like acetone. This is me.
I love it.
Gotta look successful to be successful, am I right? And I want you to see this one.
This is your office.
Whoa. Who goes in here? Because I'd be all up in here
You
if I
think
were you.
that's what he's doing?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you're right. I was saving it for someone.
Who?
Well, my partner.
Your partner? Who's?
Mm-hmm.
Who would that be?
Well, you said you were interested in elder law.
True.
That is so. Thank you. Got a lot invested at HHM. With what's going on now, I'm closer than ever to partner, like maybe 2 years.
Playing with ideas. So I had the extra office and everything.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You have to know that was a long shot, right?
Yeah.
I think your chances of getting a favorable ruling from a jury are very slim.
But
Yeah.
we came to you people because we were told you win cases.
Winning doesn't always mean getting a favorable verdict at trial. We try to achieve the best possible outcome for our clients given each individual case. After the misunderstanding about your camping trip, the DA was concerned you might be a flight risk. In any case, I think we've managed to come up with a deal that is very favorable under the
A
circumstances.
deal. I hate that terminology. A deal is what they got OJ.
Well, Betsy, maybe we should, you know,
It's terrible
hear it.
term.
Craig, you're looking at 30 years in prison.
30 years?
That's the maximum. However,
Is that
after
free?
much
However.
discussion
Oh,
with the
okay.
DA, who is also invested in keeping the press to a minimum, we have arrived at an arrangement, which would include 16 months in a county facility,
16 months.
down from 30 years. And you most likely wouldn't serve all of it.
But he would have to say he was guilty.
Admitting
Yeah.
wrongdoing and making the county whole again goes a long way here, hence the minimal sentence.
Making the county whole again.
It includes the stipulation that you
Pay it back.
return $1.6 million in misappropriated funds.
Give back the money.
But there is no money.
There's no money.
We told you Craig is innocent.
This deal is Craig's best chance of minimizing jail time.
You're telling us there are drug dealers and murderers walking the streets. But instead of going after them, they want to put an innocent man in jail.
There's no other.
There
Are
is
they
no
gonna
money.
go to?
There never
I
was.
think so.
You have to
Jimmy?
take this to trial.
2 years from now, you can be starting over. It's tough. I know. But you're tough people. And your family.
Starting over is not
is worth
starting
it.
over.
But it's
Same.
still
I know, still better
Other
than
than
30
3
years.
decades
of
of your
Give me a
life.
few moments to discuss this. I know it's a big decision.
We don't need to discuss it.
We're going
Trial.
ahead.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right, duck your heads, 'cause here
Bingo.
comes another number. N32 ever stops. I
So
hope you all
wild.
Wow.
took your pills, 'cause it's almost too much
Smart.
excitement, right?
It's so wild how
Which
like
one will
people
it be?
who are guilty, what they tell themselves.
I know.
G
It's
as
like
in
the
Guy
entitlement or
Barlow.
What?
G
I don't know if it's
for
entitlement, but it's like just
Keep
delusion.
your elbows to
It's like
yourselves, okay? No
clearly
body
broke the
checking.
rules, but they
They're
have all these other
rich
reasons,
people.
Wait,
which is
B6.
I understand what they're saying, but it's not
Lucky
justified.
B6. Just like the
wrong.
vitamin, it's an adorable notebook.
Like
Do you
Mike.
like
cat
cats,
notebook.
Miss?
Irene,
Like
I
like
love kitties.
Bob Barker?
I have two
Yeah.
Siamese.
Offices of James McGill, Esquire. How may I direct
He's
your
still
call?
doing this.
Oh, hello again.
Ah.
Good to see you.
I knew it.
So, how may I be of service?
Would like to hire you as our attorney, Mr. McGill.
Wow.
We want no jail time. 0. Craig is innocent, and we expect you to prove that. We won't see his name smeared like this any longer. They treated us like we were guilty.
So, your previous objections to my representing you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry about my bluntness at our last encounter.
We just believe that you're the lawyer for us.
Yes.
Wow.
That'd be a huge win if he was able to pull this off.
flattered as I am by
Seriously.
this. Concentrate on elder law now.
But I mean,
Sorry.
you said that you would fight for us. You were adamant.
Yes, and I meant what I
At
said.
the time.
At the time, yeah.
Times change.
But we've already paid you a retainer.
Stop it. Stop this. Nuh-uh. Don't pull that.
A retainer.
Don't pull
That
that.
is what you called it. That was your specific
Oh
terminology.
shoot, he did say that.
Christ, the Kettlemans?
You lose any other clients today?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Cuckoo Bananas just offered me the plum job of defending them.
I know this is a lot to ask, but you have to convince them to come back to HHM.
I do, huh?
Yes. Please, it's important. I managed to scrape together, from practically nothing, I might add, a deal they should feel lucky to have. This is their absolute best bet.
Tell me about this deal.
Maybe if we were older.
Sorry.
Maybe if we were older.
The mysteries of the bladder, right?
So, how do we get started? Do you need us to sign that little paper?
Oh wow, this girl's just.
I am very sorry, but I'm afraid I can't take your case. My schedule is just chock full. I highly encourage you to go back to HHM. I'm certain they would welcome you with open
You like the deal?
Not going back there. They
If
were
he understands that if that's what they could get, he's not
incompatible.
gonna get
I
anything better.
understand.
We want you, our lawyer, to exonerate Craig.
Exonerate. That is a big word, particularly in your case.
There will be no deal. There is no money with which to make a deal.
He fully saw it.
Can we all three just parachute down from cloud cuckoo land?
Seriously.
We know, without question, there is money. It exists. It just, please, for my own sanity.
Oh my gosh, he's so annoying.
You can't hide a big bag of cash forever, and you certainly will never be able to spend any of it.
Yeah.
So, go back to HHM, apologize to Ms. Wexler, and for Christ's sakes, take the deal.
If there were any money.
Lady, enough.
Have they used it?
Seriously.
If there were any money, there would have to be a full accounting of it. Every penny would have to be present.
Yep. True.
Every single penny.
That's fair. Give
You
it back.
understand?
Yeah. They're tied.
That includes the 30,000.
Craig, yes, he gets it.
He already
They only
laundered
gave him
it.
We're
30,000.
in this together, Mr. McGill.
Was it?
I think
Come
so.
what may.
He already laundered it though, right?
Yeah. I don't know if everything is clean, but he started the process.
Maybe he's also playing the long game for Wexler.
Gentlemen, that's all of it.
Where's Kim?
We moved over to the East Wing.
Oh, okay.
The East Wing, that's the cornfield. You're gonna punish her just because you lost those two batshit
Wow.
Kettlemans? You notice I'm not exactly crowing over how I snaked them away from you.
Wow, so he can't give back the money. That's why he's taking them.
Yeah. I feel like they'll always have that card. Like, what if he loses the case? They'll take him down anyway, even if he tried his best. Right? They'll just say like, oh yeah, well, he has the money.
That prick firing you?
Best case scenario is my 2-year plan just became a 10-year plan. I doubt you'd be able to do more for them than we were offering.
You think very highly of my skills, obviously.
It's not that, Jimmy. It's a loser case.
There's gotta be a way, you know? I take it to court.
You lose. For starters, they've got reams of checks he wrote for false expenses. And I can't even challenge their admission into evidence because he wrote them to himself.
Oh my gosh.
I know we're never supposed to say our clients are guilty, but hey, not my client anymore. He's guilty as sin.
Chuck.
Not without the money.
Yeah.
Chuck's gonna come.
He's a named partner. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's so complex, man. Being in law, like, you know these people are guilty. You want justice to be served. But I want him to win.
Yeah.
Man, that could have been you.
I'm so happy it didn't happen.
Bill would have been a lawyer, y'all. Once upon a time.
Money? Spent about half of it.
Man, how stupid can you be? Oh.
You getting Mike to do it? Is this in lieu of payment?
I don't know.
Like, why would he do this for him? Yeah, I feel like the opposite is gonna happen. Where they are gonna go to jail, but he's gonna find a way out of it, like his culpability.
Man, he's just watching until he finds the money.
Yeah, like, what are the chances that he would come out in the evening? They're already inside for the night.
No, damn. What are they worried about?
We gotta go camping again, guys.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, where did you get this? Because those were their choice. Poor kids. Seriously, poor kids.
Oh, are they trying to find out where the rest of the money is?
Oh.
If they're gonna put it back.
Right. Oh, that's smart. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all are guilty AF.
Freaking
and you
glass
got
house.
glass. Yeah.
But what was the thing that he was spraying, right? And it's like something that illuminates
Water?
in black light. You can like kind of see where they went.
Oh my gosh, is he going there now?
Guess
While they're
so.
sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would have thought like wait till the next day till they leave. Like, they're in school or something. How do you know they don't have like, you know, when the door opens, it'll be like, doo-doo-doo.
No, it is. I'm like,
oh, so whatever they touch, he sees
Yeah.
like the trace of it.
if there's like a safe or anything, he probably sees the numbers too.
Okay, I'm just not convinced that he can do this while everyone's sleeping right now.
And how do you know they're out? Like, you have no
Yeah, like,
eyes in their bedroom.
so risky. Where are you right now? What room are you in? If you're in the bedroom, how do you know they're not like in the bed right behind you?
You don't think people would have found this eventually? Like, if like someone asked to like search their home, got a warrant? Oh, they took it.
Jesus.
Oh, he never.
Was this necessary? Why didn't he just
never
give Mike
spent
the money to put it there?
You know where you're going?
He never spent it because he put.
Yeah, he did put it in that
Am I
envelope.
correct in assuming we're now square?
Well, I mean, I guess his business actually did take off, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just remember he was making these checks.
Yeah, I remember.
These massive checks. Oh.
Good morning.
I wonder where Mike went.
He's doing the right thing, like no money can be found type of thing. Like he's gonna actually make
Take it out of their hands, yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
Well, not a contender for the
But they actually have to
good
give back the money, but he'll
Against their
hear
will,
their
yeah.
Do you
name.
have
True.
news about our case?
Might I suggest that you go check on that money you insist you didn't take? In the upstairs bathroom, under the sink?
Wait, how could you?
Yo, this lady is just
Betsy?
shame on her.
how much was it again? It was over $1 million.
Shame on her. That's gotta be the deal though. You wanna clear your name.
Can't have both.
Yeah.
On its way to the DA's desk, right about now.
What? You...
It's like
You thief.
anonymously found.
Takes one to know one, doesn't it?
took it?
Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you don't tell us what to do. You stole from us. We will have you arrested.
How?
Okay.
How?
Okay.
I can see how upset you are. And
Seriously.
even on a good day, you and logic are.
Yeah.
Think about what you just said. Luckily, you have a very talented lawyer who has found a way to minimize the damage you've brought upon yourselves.
Oh, you're fired.
Oh, I quit already. No, I'm talking about Kim Wexler. No. You're gonna go back to her, you're gonna apologize for your hasty decision to terminate her services, and you're gonna fall on her mercy and take that deal.
We'll tell you
Wow.
about the bribe you took.
You could do that. I'd be in a mess of trouble, a real pickle.
But you'd be in jail.
Happy?
But so would you,
Yep.
Mrs. Kettleman. Because right now,
Because it
only
works both
Mr.
ways.
Kettleman is on the hook for the whole embezzlement kerfluffle. That implicates you as well.
It does
Yeah.
not. It was all me.
No, it wasn't. I'll make sure everyone knows that.
No, it's not over. Let's find another lawyer.
Betsy.
No. I will not be treated this way.
Betsy. The kids.
Yeah.
Seriously, man.
We have to do this for the kids. They can't lose us both.
So it's just the original deal, because the money's already going back to the DA. Accepting responsibility for something
I know.
did.
I know.
No.
Accountability. Wow, I'm impressed.
Morals.
Yeah, seriously.
Scruples on
I
this
thought
guy. But there's no way that she could know how he did it. Otherwise, that entire image is gone, no?
For shame.
That was weird.
What?
Like, wait in the car. I'll talk.
I know. Why not just come with me or like?
Yeah,
come
just
up to
come,
meet her?
like, go upstairs with me.
Wow, good on this guy.
And say goodbye to this place. Dream deferred.
What would have been the monthly lease? Surely not $30,000 would be enough to cover
know.
like, even a year
Maybe we're underestimating how far $30,000 goes.
in Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque?
Sure.
At this time. Do you remember his office in Breaking Bad?
No.
It'll be cool to see how he gets there.
Oh my gosh.
Receptionist.
Law offices of James M. McGill, how may I direct your call?
Oh man.
Oh, wow. That was so powerful, actually.
Really good.
Wow, that was really good. How they ended that. Dang,
Yeah.
that is so sad.
Huh.
Oh, gosh.
They're doing a really good job of like just really giving him some depth, because if you only had Breaking Bad to go off of, like just like this sleazy guy, and you wouldn't even give it any other thought, but to have even like these little bits
Yeah.
of exposition,
Yeah.
it's really good. It's like everybody has a story, right?
Yeah. For
But
sure.
he's like really trying to do the right thing,
Yeah.
and for one reason or another, he can't like
Well,
get there.
He doesn't like the results it's giving him,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you gotta think that sooner or later, he finally like crosses the line, and then it just yields such greater results.
Yeah.
And I wonder what that moment's gonna be, like what that inciting moment's gonna be.
Yeah.
Or he like finally like breaks bad himself,
Yeah.
and just does that, like leans into it.
Yeah.
But who knows? Because I have a feeling it's gonna have to be something to do with his brother.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, man.
That'll be a conversation for later.
Yeah, because I guess we'll see. But,
Yeah. What do you think of this one?
yeah, it was surprising. I really thought he was gonna like try to go all in, like go to trial with them, and like he was tied to it, but like, yeah, like he just kept trying to do the right thing, and I was like, oh, it's actually really impressive. I didn't think he would go in that direction.
Do you think he would have done it if it weren't for, what's her name?
Rexler?
Rexler's the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like what was happening to her at the law firm?
Yeah.
Do you think he still would have like done the right thing?
No, I think her
was for
involvement
her?
definitely had something to do with it, because yeah, obviously a part of it is personal too. Like he cares
yeah.
about her, and I'm sure he knows that she's a great lawyer, so he knows there's probably nothing more that he could do
Sure.
that she hasn't already done.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, why would I even bother taking this? And he knows they're guilty, so
Yeah, exactly.
it's like it's so hard to fight for. Yeah, like can you?
Well, I don't know. It's just
I guess that. Yeah, go ahead.
with law, it's really interesting because like you said, it was something that I was like looking into, and like I was like taking my LSATs and all that kind of stuff. And one of the things that kind of like early on you realize when you're like studying it, it's less about right and wrong, and it's more about the game of law.
Yeah.
The game of the court.
Yeah.
And the game of the system. So like whoever can play that game a bit better, like finding precedent, finding rules that counteract other rules and things like that, that's what is actually successful there. So it's like, yeah, you could be defending somebody that did something wrong, but in the eyes of the law, if they did something, like if there's like a technicality, like they can get off, or like it can be moved to a different type of like argument entirely. So it's like, for sure, I think there's like a moral thing where it's like, oh, I know these guys did this,
Yeah.
but I can see that they can win because they also, like the other side misstepped and like they did that. So it's like,
That's tough.
that's also one of the reasons that I like that the pivot happened, is because like it's such an ugly.
Yeah.
I feel like it can be very ugly. Like your definition of justice has to change.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
I think it depends too on the client, like.
For sure.
And like where they see their future going and their attitude about it. Like these two, the Kettlemans, it's like, okay, with this wife, it's like zero accountability. It'd be different. It was like, if they're like, okay, well, like we know what we did was wrong and we're gonna try to do better. So it's like, okay, let me, like, there's more heart there, I think, to be like.
But that's also.
You know, I'll work for
Yeah.
you and like, you know, help give you some grace when it comes to this justice system.
For
But if
sure.
it's like someone who's just like, nah, I know what I did was wrong, but I'm not gonna admit it, and I'm gonna keep,
But
you know, like.
It goes both ways though, because like if you do have that client that wants to repent and like knows they did something wrong and all that kind of stuff, and like I just want to like find a way to get through this case and then I'll be better. Like you really have that really good person, or someone that completely did not do anything wrong.
Yeah.
If like things around the case are just like such that it leads towards like the most logical outcome based off of the rules are this, like it doesn't matter. So like it just kind of, I don't know, either way it's just kind of icky for the people involved. Like if it was truly right or wrong, then cool, but like how do you adjudicate that, right? Like how do you like stop people from lying? And like it's just, I get why the rules are in place, but it's a harsh reality when you realize that it's not, justice isn't really how we define justice.
Yeah.
But, yeah, but the Kettlemans suck.
Poor kids, man. They're so young. They seem like great kids.
Yeah.
And
it's just her. I mean, I feel like he's been wanting to do the right thing. Well, do the right thing, but like,
yeah.
just kind of like realizing the writing on the wall. Like, yeah, like we have to.
You can tell that, like, because she seems very strong in her personality, her opinion. Like, you can tell she definitely like guides him. Like, he's a bit more meek.
Mm-hmm. I just couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, I don't understand her position.
She just really doesn't want the reality of reputation being tampered with, jail time. Like, a lot of it seems like, especially if she cares about that much money, I imagine she really cares about what other people think. So reputation is huge.
That's wild. Like, if it's not even survival, like, it's not like,
I know,
like money that you need to like keep food on the table. Like, not that that makes it any better, but it kind of makes it better.
I know.
Like
she
that's
wasn't
wild.
really thinking about the kids. It was like,
no,
that's...
they bought a boat.
I know.
Oh, jeez. And yeah.
But good for Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no problems about what he did. I'm just like impressed.
Yeah, there's really no.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what happens from here. Like, he has to. The elder law has to kind of like take off, or he needs to get like one big case, like real,
yeah.
like
I'm waiting for
high
this to
profile
happen.
case.
I'm waiting for like the turn up to happen. Everyone says like this is like, and it is really good so far, but
yeah, how many
it
episodes?
still feels very slow.
Yeah, it does a little bit, but the especially the last 2 episodes, I feel like they've dived a bit more into character development, and I like that. Like, we know a little bit more about. Okay, 10 episodes, so we're almost done the first season.
All right.
So I really do hope it picks up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to say about this one? Awesome. Well, that was another good one. If you do want to watch ahead with us, we're at least 4 weeks ahead and maybe even more on our Patreon. And that also includes our full uncut reaction, so you can check it out there. If not, we'll see you here for the next one. Peace.